Today, we are going to read one of my favorite books. It's really funny. It's called Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin and Betsy Lewin. You want to tell me, you see a chicken on there? What else do you see on this page? On the cover? Cows. Do you see this one? A duck, yeah. And do you know what this is? It's called a typewriter. It's what we used to use before computers so that we could type up pages and things. Okay, are we ready? And the dedication is for my dad and to Sue Dooley. Okay, are you ready? Oh my gosh, look at these cows. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Can you make a moo sound with me?
Click,
click, clack, moo. Yeah. Look at Farmer Brown. Does he look happy?
No.
Oh, he looks pretty angry, doesn't he? Like, oh no, this is a problem.
That's the farm.
Yeah, at first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type. Click, clack. Ready?
Click, clack.
Moo. Click, clack.
Click, clack. Moo.
Clickety, clack.
Clickety, clack.
Moo. Look at Farmer Brown. What's he doing now?
Now he's running.
He's running. He's running to fix that problem, right? Then he couldn't believe his eyes. What do you think he saw? It's a note. It says, "Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." You think that's a reasonable thing to ask?
Yeah.
You think it's good to ask for electric blankets? Sometimes. Do you get cold sometimes?
Yeah.
What do you do when you get cold?
I put some blanket on.
Yeah, that's what I would want too.
When you always sleep, you put on blanket.
Yeah, right. But the cows didn't have blankets, so they were asking for some. It was bad enough the cows had found the only typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Going on strike means they decided to stop doing all the work that they were doing. This is the note that they said, that they wrote. Sorry, we're closed.
What is the blue thing?
I don't know. Oh, that's just the back of the barn. That's the back of the barn. See? The background. So their note said, sorry, we're closed. No milk today. They said, we're not giving you any milk. Do you see Farmer Brown's shadow here?
Yeah.
Does it look like, what does it look like he's doing?
He said he's locking that.
Yeah, he's looking angry maybe, I don't know. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Look at them all crowded around the typewriter. They say, click, clack,
What about
moo.
this? Was this one mad?
I don't know. Yeah, that cow does look a little angry, doesn't it? Well, why do you think a cow would be mad? Why do you think a cow would be mad?
Maybe he's so angry because he didn't get any milk.
Well, I think this cow is mad because she didn't get her electric blankets. She wanted her electric blankets, right? So they started to make the sound.
I think she did. Because she wanted her milk and she also wanted her electric blanket.
Yeah, well, she has the milk. She's the one who's giving the milk to Farmer Brown. Click, clack, moo. You want to do it with me? Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Oh, the cows send him another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Look at the hens. The hens are the female chickens. The girl chickens. Look. See the hens and the cow? And look at Farmer Brown reading this note. What do you think he's going to do now? Now the cows not only are asking for something for themselves, but they're asking for something from the hens too.
What is that?
It's the back of the cow. See, there's the cow's face and the back, and there's the tail, and there's the udders that make the milk.
And that's their butt.
Mm-hmm. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. So now the hens are not going to give any eggs and the cows are not going to give any milk. What do you think Farmer Brown's going to think of that? Uh-oh. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Oh, look at those cows. They look a little happy now. They're a little bit pleased with themselves, right? Cows that type. Hens on strike. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Look at Farmer Brown in the background. He's running away with his hands up in the air. He's angry. All right, you ready? Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Look at him typing. See? He's writing his own note to them, right? So he wants them to give him what he wants, and they don't want to give it to him. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. So Duck didn't have any belief in this. He didn't have any stake in this. So Duck is taking the note from one place to the other. Look at this. Oh, look at the pig and the horse and the cat and the dog and the sheep. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. What's going to happen? Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. So this is what the note says. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Do you think that's a good deal?
Yeah.
To give the typewriter for the blanket? If they give the typewriter, then they can't write any more notes, right? So they're saying this is the last thing we're going to ask for. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. Look at all the blankets. Do they look happy? The hens and the cows with their electric blankets. The next morning, so Duck was supposed to take the typewriter to Farmer Brown.
Hey, Mom, look at all the ducks.
I know. The next morning, Farmer Brown got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. Look at the ducks. They're like, we're not giving that typewriter to Farmer Brown. Isn't that funny? Look at all those ducks around the typewriter. What do you think Farmer Brown's going to have to do now?
I don't know.
Look what they got, though. Did the ducks get their diving board?
No.
Yeah, it's a diving board. Look at that. Is that funny? Is that a silly book?
Now can you
Click,
do
clack,
this?
moo.